everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I will be reviewing Bridgerton, the Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn. This book has around 350 pages and such, and so without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the book is the sequel to The Duke and I, Daphne's story, and let me introduce the main characters. Okay, first up we have our Lord Bridgerton, born as Anthony Bridgerton. He's the oldest of the Bridgerton siblings, therefore carrying the responsibility, the titles, and he's the head of the family. His father died when he was just 18, and in the book, while he sat next to his father's dead body, he realized he can never be as good as his father was. He feels that if Edmund Bridgerton, his father, died at 38, he would die then too. Or maybe, just maybe, earlier. He decides to never fall in love as he never wants to leave the other one behind, like how his father left his mother when he died. Now on to the next character, Kate Sheffield. Kate Sheffield is Season's incomparable, Edwina Sheffield's, older stepsister. But they don't have that step-sibling rivalry that is always portrayed in stories like Cinderella, for example. Kate is 3 years older than Edwina, and they both are in the marriage market, together by Edwina's mother, who is also Kate's stepmother, Mary. Kate's mother died when she was 3, and a few months later, her father married Mary. He too died a few years on. Kate, being the older one, always had this sort of sense of protectiveness and duty towards her younger sister, Edwina, and decided that any man who decides to court Edwina has to impress Kate. The story flashes back. It starts with a flashback to Anthony's relationship with his father, Edmund Bridgerton. It starts with him being young, with Benedict together, and as they grow older. As Viscount, Anthony realizes that he must marry and produce an heir. So when he asks Colin and Benedict, his brothers, on who is the jewel of the season, they mention the name Edwina Sheffield. He then decided that Edwina will be the perfect Viscountess and wants to marry her. However, Edwina did say she will not marry without Kate's approval. It's like a younger sister getting a little older sister's approval. Kate intensely does not like Anthony, and I would say from the book, hate would be an underestimate. With Anthony, with his reputation as a rake, that made Kate not like him and not trust him. Anthony has to impress Kate to win Edwina, but only if he knew what that would cost. A kiss? Maybe, but with which Miss Sheffield, Kate or Edwina? Reading it, linking it about death and fear, I reckon this book will not have a happy ending, but thankfully it did. The author's note at the end made me even more pleased, as Julia Quinn set Anthony Bridgerton's mortality until 92 years old. So I'm a little elated that Anthony won't suffer death as early as his father. What I like most about this book was how Julia managed to change my tune and opinion on Anthony. I always pictured him as this rough, serious, and a little dimwit when it comes to ladies. I know he graduated Oxford, but I never pictured him as a caring and devoted man, which was portrayed in this book. I also loved Kate, who has a sharp tongue and is sarcastic with Anthony, which what Anthony likes about her. This book started off with a little cliche love-hate relationship, which grew to love, and it portrayed Kate overcoming her fears of thunderstorms, something rooted to her mother, which leads Anthony overcoming his fears of mortality and death, rooting him to his father. I really hope that Netflix Season 2 doesn't screw up, as I really hope it will turn out quite similar to the book. It is so fresh, and even though the storyline is slightly cliche, it still made it hard to put down the book. I would give this book a 10 out of 10, but watch out for a slight PG-18. I can't wait for the next book and see how the next Bridgerton sibling goes up the altar. I really thought from this book I would know who Lady Whistledown is, because from Netflix Season 1, I thought it was Penelope Featherington. well, who knows? So that's a wrap for this book review. As I speak, I currently am reading the next book, which is An Offer from a Gentleman, Benedict's story. So don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe, everybody. Bye.